Tommie Lee. Shout out to Grape Tea News. Y'all know what it is.
We're going to start off with our recap of Baddies USA, Chapter 2, Episode 14. Hey! It's the Baddies in the USA. Y'all, what are we watching? Baddies then lost the plot 1,000 times over. Hoes, duck, and wreck. People that's irrelevant getting too much camera time. The people that's actually giving us the entertainment isn't getting enough camera time. Where's Amber? Why Pressure not getting so much camera time? Where the hell's Summer at? But I'm moving too fast. My bad, y'all. So we started off this episode by with a concert. And these girls, perform the same songs that they performed the last 5 years. Okay, so they did that. I believe they're in Dallas, right? They're not in Houston. They're in Dallas, okay? So they perform, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know they waste like the first 10 minutes of the episode on that, right? But it leads us to a sit-down, okay, with co-colorist and Big Legatron, okay, which is weird because they're acting real cordial and friendly, even though they friends with ops, and like it's just a weird, awkward situation. Especially, we're gonna get into it. Rollie was there acting like she wasn't even interested. She was on her phone the whole time, ignoring everybody. Weird. DTB was there, and Natalie. Okay, so we're gonna get into it and we're gonna dissect this, okay? Fair use. Shout out to Zeus. Shout out to Zeus for the post.
Said, I don't like or respect you. This is my last time. Leave me alone. I'm done being your storyline. I'm going to really hurt you. Leave me alone. Find another storyline.
Okay, so that's what happened. Okay, so Cold Colorist essentially has a sit down with Natalie about Stinker. Okay, we know their situation got very violent, to say the least, right? They ended up tasing, right? Stinker. She also got snuck by Lori, right? Which is, she's from Now That's TV, but she's also Cold Colorist friend. She was considered to be a Cold Colorist outsider, okay? And yeah, so she was just saying everything that happened. DTB was trying to say this didn't happen. Cold Colorist like, you wasn't there the whole time. It was weird because Lex was quiet the whole time, right? Knowing that she literally almost fought Lori the same night, and Lori's actually been calling her out, and Lex acting like she don't know what's going on. It's a very strange situation. But then again, y'all know Lex been duck and wreck literally, I guess, for the rest of the season until I guess Fauna attacks her at the finale. Because apparently Fauna's cousin really tried to fight her. And she's been like protected. It's crazy, y'all. Anyways, Lex duck and wreck is insane to me. Okay, but anywho, let's go.
I can take it further than Baddies. Now you done. I said you ain't gonna hurt shit, bitch. Try me.
These girls are playing jail games because at this point, tasers, bottles, throwing shit, it's gone too far.
That's not going too far. Did you see what happened with the security guard in Summer? What happened with Lex in Summer? Didn't Suki literally poke Gretchen in the neck last season? She could have been unalive then, right? Didn't Suki spray the whole damn club with bear mace? Why we acting like we ain't ever like? What is she talking about? Natalie pick and choose when she want to take stuff seriously. Now everybody going to jail. Okay.
These bitches is going to jail, and I'm not going with them. I definitely felt some type of way. I told Killa that we had a personal conversation, and I was saying in front of you guys, did feel some type of way about the taser, and I did feel some type of way about someone picking up that bottle, whether it hit my security guard or any of our security guards in the face. That shit is crazy, bro.
All right, whatever. So what they decided to do, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, it was way, for one, these scenes was dragged on too much. The show was a recap show. Baddies have become a recap show, meaning that you literally don't have to watch the episode. You can miss Baddies for 2 episodes and come back and don't miss a beat, because we obviously watch everything in real time, right? Also, I don't like how they be cutting out a lot of stuff. They be cutting out fights. They be cutting out all type of stuff that, like, towards them, when you watch it, it don't even make sense, especially if you pay attention to behind the scenes, right? But get to the point. They're dragging it, okay? Because it's too many people on the show, for one, right? Also, there's too many people that don't do anything for the show whatsoever. Super weird, right? Because after this, we have a sit-down. Y'all, the whole show was sit-downs. The whole show was sit-downs and recapping. Sit down and recap. Oh, you did this last episode? Oh, Amber just fought pressure? Wow. Oh, TT and Hurricane. I'd be like, bro, like, we watching the show. And that's what makes it inorganic, however you want to say it, artificial, is because none of these girls are in the same house with each other. So they're literally relaying the message to people that you already know what's going on. You know what I mean? That's why Baddies Midwest, that to a certain extent, because we know the OGs wasn't in the house, and that's what made Africa maybe the best. Africa's the best team. Africa is the best. Everybody was in the same house except Natalie for the most part. Other than that, LC, Tavy, Lex, Russian Cream, Summer Dog, everybody was in the same house, and that's what made the show organic. That's what made the storylines organic, right? These girls literally don't see each other until they're filming, so they probably don't even see each other for days at a time, right? To the next city, and then they do a sit down like, oh, that's what happened. Oh, I wasn't there. Really? Wow. Like, it's just irritating, right? Get to the point. Okay. They have a sit down with I'm over here thinking, y'all. It was Neek, Egypt, Ivory, E.T., and somebody else. Y'all gonna let me know. I think I missed somebody, but regardless, they have a sit down, and E.T. actually calls out the cabaret girls, right? Wet, Neek, and Egypt and Kanaya, okay? But specifically, Neek, Kanaya, and Egypt, right? So E.T. was like, hey, where y'all been at? Well, at first she was talking to Ivory. She was kind of ducking wreck because she said it's a lot of people that ain't got no storylines. They just here breathing for a check. They out here getting free checks. Ivory, apparently she's fighting a case right now or something like that. So that's why she was going. But even before this, she wasn't really doing nothing. Oh, you just been jumping pressure all season. Let's talk about it. But voted MVP. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, so what was I gonna say, y'all? So yeah, E.T. calls out Egypt. She's like, yeah, y'all bored. You know what I mean? Like, y'all not really, which is ironic because y'all E.T. not doing nothing. E.T. is bored. E.T., you can go home. You know what I mean? that was kind of crazy. The audacity. So, yeah, she called her out. She's like, girl, you bored. Egypt like, no, yeah, like, y'all know I'm boring. Like, I've always been quiet. But she in the confessional was like, yeah, but she got a problem. She got a problem. We can handle it or something like that. But she didn't say this to her face. So I'm like, go home. Like, you not like that. Like,
Get your scary ass up out of here. Get your scary ass up out of here. Go see that judge. Get your ass up out of the courtroom.
I think E.T. brought up the fact too. I think she brought up the fact that she only fought Kanaya, and she got quiet after she fought Kanaya, because obviously she was surprised. And Egypt was like, "Oh yeah, we talked about it behind the scenes. We didn't have no. Why is it behind the scenes? Why y'all handling stuff behind the scenes, which make it weird? Because they walked in together acting like everything was cool. I'm like, what the hell? She was like, yeah. So Kanaya was like, they not friends, but she was like, yeah, it is what it is. Egypt was like, yeah, it wasn't serious. And then she surprised me. Like, what you mean she surprised you? So she gave you that black eye and then you just been quiet and weak ever since? Oh my God. Oh my.
I ain't not running no fags though.
She's not doing shit.
Who she fought today?
Nobody.
Who she fought today?
Nobody.
Who she fought today?
Nobody.
Go home, man. So they all can go. They all can go. Kanaya and E.T. was like, you know, they was going back and forth and stuff like that. But E.T., it was crazy because honestly, the whole table could go, including Ivory. Whoever was all sitting there, I think it was Ivory, E.T., Neek, Kanaya, and Egypt. I'm like, all y'all can go. So that happened, right? Then we ended up getting a scene with Pressure, okay? We got a scene with Pressure and Tommie. Did y'all see that scene? So we had a scene with Pressure and Tommie, okay? And TT. And Pressure, because if you guys didn't know, Pressure was in prison for 8 years. Yeah, y'all. Wow. So she did hard time. Damn near a whole decade, okay? So coincidentally, she was in the same dorms, right, as Tommie's mom. I'm like, damn, Tommie's mom was in prison. We know, you know, Tommie got 1,000 mugshots, but apparently her mom did hard prison time. That's crazy. So Pressure was like, yeah, I know your mama. She told me that you wasn't really looking out for her. You won't love and hip hop. You a legend. I like you. Woo woo. But your mom wasn't looking out. You know, you wasn't looking out for your mom. Your mom was dragging you when you was in jail. And I said,
What?
I said, that's messy as hell.
Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
Yeah, I said y'all messy as hell. So, I'm really debating that though. I'm kind of thinking I was a fake. It could be a fake storyline. I don't know what y'all think because look, this was it. Okay, so Tommie was like, "Oh, that's the lie. I look out for my mama." Woo. So she called her mom, and Tommie was like, "Okay, this girl claiming she, you know, you was talking trash about me in jail. She said she was your bunkmate." Tommie, Pressure was like, "I'm not sure. I wasn't her bunkmate. We was in the same, you know, we was in the same dorm, probably the same floor, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, right?" And she was like, you know, why you saying this? Why you saying that? Blah, blah. She was being hella messy. But she was like, okay, what's the girl name? She said Pressure. And I'm like, I could have swore Pressure told me she didn't go by Pressure until she met Isaiah. She actually went by Rare. That's why her Instagram name is Rare Breed. Right? And I think her name is Shamisha. Hold on. What's Pressure name? I think Pressure name is Shamisha. Yeah, her name is Shamisha. So she didn't say Shamisha. She didn't say Rare. She said Pressure. And I'm like, that's a little suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Yeah, her name is Shamisha, right? And she went by Rare. She did 8 years in prison, and then when she got on Now That's TV, that's when Isaiah gave her the name of Pressure. Okay, so but she was like, "Yeah, my name Pressure." I'm like, "Okay, girl, she wouldn't. If y'all was in prison together, she wouldn't have known you by Pressure." I don't know. So that's what kind of made it a little. I don't know. What am I thinking too deep, y'all?
This is just not organic to me. You know, it's not. You know what I mean?
That was weird. Also, which was pretty interesting because I'm kind of mad. If you notice, y'all, I don't think we've even got not one scene. Y'all, the season almost over. We only got a few episodes left, right? Why we haven't got no scenes with Pressure in Summer? Super weird. Two of the most entertaining people on the show literally haven't gotten any screen time together, whether cool, whether they go back and forth. I would have been seated. I would have been here for it. That's what the fans want to see. Zeus, what are you doing? We don't care about no damn persuasion and connive. Like, bruh.
That's what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans want to see. Do you understand? Like, that's what they want to see. And that's what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, want to see.
Yeah, that's funny, man. That's funny. Tommie was calling Pressure precious. So in the midst of that, Pressure was like, what's up with you and Summer? Why you not here with Summer? Tommie said, she said, ain't you? No, yeah, because Tommie was like, I see you a duo with TT. You and TT, y'all doing y'all thing. So Pressure was like, ain't you and Summer a duo? And she was like, no. She was like, Pressure like, what? She like, oh yeah, I don't know what it is with Summer. I don't think she ride for me like I ride for her. I got her back. And I'm like, that don't make no sense, because girl, you don't be fighting. You literally never had Summer back. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
shut when you think about it.
All right. That was weird. But then again, she said she accused Summer of getting into a fight with her cameraman and stealing his camera, stealing his equipment or something like that. And Tommie was like, talking about separating herself from Summer. And I said, whoa. I said, okay.
That's crazy.
So Summer out here setting up the damn cameraman, stealing from the cameraman and stuff. I don't know. It's always something going on, right? So that happened. In the midst of that happening, we got the most irrelevant probably scene in the show this season. Y'all, they had a whole irrelevant sit down. Okay, people that literally don't matter. I don't care, except for Ciroc. Y'all let me know, y'all. It was one extra. Oh, it was Ciroc, Hurricane Him, Persuasive, and Fanta. They all had a sit down together, right? Like literally, they cut it right in the middle of the back and forth between Tommie and Pressure with TT, right? They have a sit down. Persuasive, like, I just want to sit you guys here, and I've outgrown Baddies, so I'm just letting you guys know that I'm leaving early. I'm leaving the show. And I'm like, we don't care. Like, girl, what? We forgot you was on the damn show.
Fuck you talking about? You came on the show for no fucking reason. Whether your check cleared or not, bitch, we don't know you. Who are you?
Y'all, we had the most irrelevant dismissals in Baddies history, because I even forgot that this happened. So, I even forgot this happened. So on what's the name, y'all? During the performances, right? During the performances, Stunner Girl did her outro. She left the show. Yeah, y'all, Stunner Girl left the show. And I was like, you was never really on the show. Why are you here? You know what I mean? She was like, oh yeah, this Stunner Girl, I'm out. And I'm like, well, like, y'all, the only time we've literally ever seen Stunner Girl was when she was performing. So it was like,
Come on, Rima. Come on, ho.
We don't want no Marquietta Zone vibes, y'all.
No Marquietta Zone.
We don't want them on vibes.
No Marquietta Zone.
No.
you know? So, yeah, so she left. Then Persuasive was like, yeah, I outgrown Baddies. I gotta go, girls. And I'm like, all right, y'all had to do a whole sit-down scene for this? So she did her thing. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving, guys. All right, bye. She crying, too. I'm like, oh, my God. This is so, like, it's not even organic, y'all. And they was like, oh, I did my thing. Y'all, they did her whole recap. It was almost as bad as Stunner Girls. But Stunner Girl didn't do nothing, right? So they just showed her rapping. You know what I mean? On Persuasive outro, y'all, all her fights was the second episode. At the rehearsal, when she sprayed the mace and fought everybody. Yeah. So she left. I'm like, all right, I get like, y'all, we on episode 14. You ain't fought since episode 2? Insane. Anyways, so she left, right? Then we gotta sit down with Stinkabella, the ultimate wreck ducker. Okay, scary. Go home. I don't want to hear nothing about no Stinker. And Stinker is a plant. Stinker is forced on us. You know how I know this? No shade. You know how I know this? I've never, ever heard anybody say that they're a fan of Stinker. I've been reviewing Baddies for years, y'all. For literally years. In depth. There's no content creator on no platform that has covered Baddies like me. Nobody. I don't care who you like. I don't care who you like. We did 2 years in a row, every day reviewing Baddies. Not missing a beat. Doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hour lives on just Baddies. Nobody talk about Baddies like me. Nobody cover Baddies like me. So I think I know what I'm talking about. I've yet, bruh, you know, there's Anna fans, Biggie fans, Tashiki, Summer, whatever. I don't see nobody standing for Stinkabella. Why is she here? She's obviously a plant. She's smashing somebody. Y'all don't think that's weird? Everybody got a damn stand page, a fake fan page and stuff. You know what I mean? Why are you here?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Any fool, let's talk about it, right? So, Stinker had a sit down with Rollie, okay? And she was like, yeah, I'm deciding to leave. Rollie like, what? Why? Oh, it's dangerous. I just got tased. I got attacked, you know what I mean? So I just don't think it's safe for me to be here. Oh, you scary. You know what happened, y'all? Tashiki was gone. I don't know where the hell Tashiki is. Tashiki dug red. Is Tashiki on the rest of the season? Because they about to go to Orlando and Ciroc said she wasn't there. So that what's up? But yeah, she ain't really had her allies, and she had smoke. I truly believe she thought Lori and Tree was gonna be in Orlando to fight her. So she said she took it upon herself and said, yeah, let me get up out of here. My bad, y'all. I gotta. Did you girls think about? I gotta go, y'all, because I know I'm big. Y'all, we saw her sit next to Rollie. Did y'all see that? I don't want to hear no excuses. No. Did y'all see Stinker sit next to Rollie? Y'all, we saw Stinkabella sit next to Rollie, y'all. It wasn't too big of a damn difference. I said, oh, she big. You know what I mean? But you know, you see how big she is, and she want to fight K-Rican, Summer, and Cold Colorist all damn season. Girl, go home. Girl, go home. All right? So, yeah. We already know what's up. Yeah.
Get your scary ass up out of here. Get your scary ass up out of here. Go see that judge. Get your ass up out of the courtroom.
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How? Fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
Come on, man. She was ducking rack, y'all. She knew them girls was about to get her. She didn't even want to fight Tree one-on-one. They try to chop me. Zeus trying to set me up. Girl, get your ass up out of here. I guarantee y'all, if those situations never happened, she would have stayed on the show and she would have fought Cold Colors, right? Like, come on. We already know what's up. Fought Summer, right? So she left. That's what I'm saying. We had some of the most irrelevant departures ever. Persuasive, Suzanne, okay, and Stinkabella. Yeah, they all left. And then that leads us to the replacement, okay? So Natalie's gone. So she got Rollie doing the meetings. You know, she's the worst replacement CEO ever. I don't get it, bro. I don't understand Zeus's obsession with Rollie. I'll never understand it. I just don't get it. But anyways, that was Mariah that was there, y'all. Remember I said I knew it was somebody else that was with E.T. and Kanaya and Ivory and Egypt and stuff. That was Mariah. She's so damn irrelevant too. Why is she still here? But anyway, yeah, anyways. So yeah, she was talking about fighting Ciroc again and all. But anyways, so Rollie has a meetup, right, with all of the baddies, right? And she started telling them, oh, who, we got replacements coming. Who you think should be sent home, right? They said DTB got the nerve to tell. So they tell Rollie say Stinkabella left. DTB go say why. Rollie said, oh, it's because of the Cold Color situation, I believe. DTB was like, oh, if Stinker left, it's only fair that Cold Colorers leave too. And I'm like, it don't work like that. What are you talking about?
On the damn homies, bitch, shut up. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Come on, y'all. All right. Y'all, this show is ass. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they didn't ruin Baddies. Baddies used to be so good, y'all. They didn't ruin Baddies. But anyways, so she asked the baddies who should be sent home. So DTB said Cold Colorist. Rollie said she believed Neek gotta go. I think somebody said wet as well. I could be missing somebody else. Y'all can let me know. But yeah. Did anybody say? Yeah. Rollie said Neek. Somebody should have said Kanaya and what's the name? Egypt. Y'all so irrelevant. So in the midst of that, they introduced BroRilla. Yes, you guys, GloRilla's sister is officially a baddie. So whenever we bring up baddies news, she will be included now because she's officially a baddie, right? Oh, TT said Egypt. Okay, right. I knew somebody said Egypt. Okay. So if y'all didn't know, Rollie and BroRilla got beef. And it's because Rollie literally tried to block BroRilla from being on back. So, but y'all love Rollie and y'all want her to be the CEO. Y'all is weird. Like, I don't get it. I remember a petition with over 700,000 signatures. Y'all, that's almost 1 million people, y'all. That's insane. 700,000 signatures wanted Rollie to be off the show. The very next season, people crying, talking about they want her to be the CEO. I said, y'all smoke crack. The hell? Like, I'm confused, right? So any food, in one season, Rollie obviously duck and wreck, right? Injured reserve, right? No contact list, right? She also get Daisy sent home, which robbed us of so much entertainment. So many viral moments that we could have had. What could have been, should have been, would have been. If you guys do not remember, Daisy and TT were originally a duo. I repeat, Daisy and TT were originally a duo. So you see what's happening with TT and Pressure right now? We actually could have got that with Daisy and TT. So Daisy, TT would have been just getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? And depending on Pressure, when Ivory and DTV and all of them jumping on her, Daisy would have been jumping in. So we potentially could have got, Ivory and Daisy. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody else. Now, people will be like, well, no, TT only got into those beefs because of Pressure. Daisy had beef too, right? Daisy had beef with Tashiki. They robbed us of that. We were supposed to see Tashiki and Daisy, right? Daisy also had beef with Tree. That's how Tree even got on the show. Well, she got on the show because of Tommie. But, she had beef with Daisy. You know what I mean? So you telling me Rollie in one season was duck and wreck, got Daisy sent home. Oh, I would have liked to see the trio of And Daisy already said, and Daisy said this, y'all, and she was only there, what, the first few days? The first week? Daisy already said Pressure was going to be the MVP. She was like, look out for Pressure. She said Pressure's a star. So we potentially, y'all, you telling me Rollie robbed us of a potential trio that could have rivaled the big three of Daisy, Pressure, and TT? You know, Pressure not ducking wreck, so she gonna be funny. She go play the summer role, right? And then we got Daisy and TT that's not ducking wreck. They fighting. Oh, come, you could have got Pressure, Daisy, and TT as a trio.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
So you telling me Rollie got Daisy sent home, and if you guys didn't notice, she tried to block BroRilla from being on Baddies, y'all. I know y'all like, what?
Wait. Let me think.
Yes. Rollie literally tried to block BroRilla from being on Baddies. And apparently it had something to do with GloRilla. And I'm like, dude, Rollie even know her person? I know GloRilla, you know, hung out with the Baddies. She done some things with Zeus and stuff like that. But like, is it to the point that you like should be in their business? Because Rollie's the same person that kept yelling at everybody, specifically Summer, about being in Krishan and Tashiki business. But now you going off on BroRilla and trying to block her blessings, you know what I'm saying? Block her money, exposure from being on Baddies. You know what I mean? Like, that's not no weird. That's not weird to y'all. I'm genuinely confused.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
Like, I'm confused. So yes, y'all, Rollie tried to block BroRilla from being on Baddies. Okay, so let's check this out. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus for the post. All right, it says, ooh, Rollie wanted some answers and pressed BroRilla about the beef with her sister.
Why did you do your sister like that?
Why did she do us like that? That's the real question. Why did she do all? Why are these serious buying all these folks this entourage shit and they bought our family shit? Why the fuck is my daddy light skin turned off? Why the fuck is my mama working?
Where did the fuck the strippers go?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I laughed. I forgot. They actually met up, y'all, at a gentleman's club, right? And they was all out dancing and stuff like that. And then once BroRilla and Rollie start arguing, like they did just disappear. So that was funny. Cause I didn't notice it. Nika was like, where'd they go? I was like, oh yeah, what the hell? Where they at? And then as soon as she say that, Egypt walk in, and I think Egypt was a dancer too. All these girls be dancers.
Money is the root of all fucking evil. It's always about money.
No, it's the love of money is the root of all evil. But you wouldn't know that. You too busy eating. You know, that's all she care about. All right. They love to bring up stuff like that, but ignore gluttony. Ain't that a 7 deadly sin, y'all? Nobody bring that up. But you know, they bring up this body positivity, all this stuff. That like, what are we talking about? Gluttony. Hold on. Why nobody bring that up? People pick and choose when they want to, bring up the Bible or bring up stuff or, you know what I mean? Misquote stuff. Like, you know, that's literally one of the 7 deadly sins. Y'all know that, right? I know that might sound harsh, but technically it's a sin to, let me not even go there. Let's not even go there. Anyways, gluttony is an overindulgence and overconsumption of anything to the point of waste, excess, or harm. You know, your health, right? While most commonly associated with eating and drinking too much, traditional and modern theological definitions view it as a broader lack of self-control where physical or worldly pleasures become an idol. I'll leave that alone. That's a sensitive topic for people.
No, because it's getting out of hand now. Is anybody worried about their health? Is anybody worried about waking up the next motherfucking morning?
Yeah. Money's the root of all evil. Food is too.
It always. What y'all think somebody supposed to do or can do, y'all want them to do it, but don't even know what people.
Tammy walked in looking pregnant. No shame. Hold on, y'all saw that?
Really going through to even get it. We might not even say we're related no more. Get it over with. It ain't gonna get good. It's done.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I done slapped the shit out of my sister for less, so I don't know.
Yeah, Ciroc said she understands. She said she didn't fault her sister for less. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. We all get it. That's why I found it very strange how, and we only know that now, okay? We only know that now because the Rocktars and the Tashiki fans, they're the same people. We come to that conclusion. But I always found it weird how they always would be like, why y'all want sisters to fight? And I'm like, why y'all act like sisters and siblings, brothers, like they don't fight? We didn't see them fight for less. I didn't fight my brother for less. I fought my brother one time, y'all, in our life. That's all it took. It took one time. We was young, y'all, but it went there. Let's just say that. He said something crazy to me. I said, what? Right? But it definitely, it was a 0.1% of the allegations that Krishan put on Tashiki. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm fighting over a slick comment, I can only imagine some crazy allegations like that. So, sisters, y'all want sisters to fight so bad. Like, that's weird. I'm like, shut up. What the hell was you talking about? Like, I don't get it. You didn't fault a chick for looking at your baby daddy. You didn't fault your baby daddy for not answering the phone quick enough. But you think it's weird to fight your sister because she claiming that you touched her? You don't. That's weird. That you think that is weird. That we think they should fight that out or figure something out. What the hell?
Shut when you think about it.
What the hell is wrong with you? Anywho, my bad, y'all. So they did that thing. Rollie and what's her name, y'all? Rollie and BroRilla was arguing. And then we got they brought in the replacement. So they brought in BroRilla. Remember, this is replacing, I'm guessing, K-Rican, Persuasive, Suzanne, and Stinkabella. So they brought in BroRilla. Then they brought in Shay. Y'all know from BGW1. Oxy from BGW1 comes back the next episode, but it's literally the same scene. Erica, Envy, who's dating Daz, right? Who was messing around with Blueface for a quick second. That was a whole nother story. But anyways, she's back. She's on Baddies now. She come back next episode too, which is the same scene. But this scene, it was Lexi Gold, who is Alema's sister, y'all, from BGW2, from House B. And, she's obviously on Justice Cabaret. She comes in with Shay. And Hurricane Him and Kanaya was on that. As soon as they walked in, they was on go. Lexi Gold, just big and can't fight. She worse than pressure. She had Kanaya looking like Kanaya was like really on that. You know what I'm saying? She had Kanaya looking like she was a heavy hitter, which was crazy. And I think Shay one-on-one can get Hurricane. It's just that Hurricane ran up, security got in between and stuff like that. So it did look like she got the best of Shay. But that was it, y'all. Y'all didn't really miss nothing. Like, this episode was meh. You know what I'm saying? Meh. And that was it, y'all. Next episode looks good, though. We get TT versus Ivory. We get TT versus Rollie. We get Oxy versus Hurricane Him, I believe. We get Erica, Envy versus Kanaya. Yeah. Oh, and Ciroc fight pressure again, yo. I'm so damn tired of that. Girl, fight Tashiki. Because in the episode, they didn't show it, but apparently Lex and Fonta got into it in the club. And Lex was like, girl, you want to eat. Girl, you just want to eat. I'm like, ooh. So much you want to eat that cat. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, y'all. I said, y'all act like y'all been together before. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think that's a little suspicious? Fonta and Lex beef is very suspicious to me. You know? I'm just saying.
Are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
They're fucking each other.
And when did Tashiki leave, y'all? Because at the club, Ciroc tried to fight Tashiki backstage, but the security grabbed her. You know? So I'm like, okay, was that Tashiki being protected? You know? I don't know. Yeah. It was cool seeing Shay. Shay looked different every time we see her though. We call her Shay Shifter. She's a shapeshifter. Any fool, y'all, that's it. Y'all didn't miss nothing. That was our recap. Okay? That was our recap. I can show y'all when Lexi came in, but they was playing music though. So I don't know if I can show that. This is the walk-in. They got attacked literally on the walkthrough. Yeah, you see, I can't do the music. I didn't realize how much Lexi and Alema look alike. Well, for one, we call Lexi Rosa Parks because Chinks, she knocked her to the back of the bus. So if you ever hear me say Rosa Parks, we're talking about Lexi Go. So Rosa Parks. I didn't realize her and Alema look so much alike. I know they're sisters, but you know, once you start looking at the eyes, the lips, you know what I mean, the eyebrows and stuff, you're like, okay, they sisters. And obviously they got the same like deep voice.
I'm that bitch in real life. I got a big mouth. I'm a big bitch, you know what I'm saying? I did have unresolved issue with.
All right, so she said she got issues with Kanaya. So we got Shay. They keep playing the music, y'all. Dang. Y'all know we can't play the music. All right. No, you know what threw me off, yo? Shay said she represented the 313. And I'm like, girl, you a playing. Because Shay is from Ohio, Cleveland or something like that, right? And she moved to Houston. So she said that literally on her intro on Baddies Gone Wild. She's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm from Cleveland by way of Houston, you know, but I reside in Houston now. Y'all, on the show, she was like, this your girl Shay representing the 313. I said, ain't that Detroit?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
That threw me off. I was like, okay, that's weird.
Okay, so we got Lexi Gold and hi, boo. Shay! Welcome to Baddies.
And that's when Hurricane Him pulled up, okay? And they all started fighting. Okay, so this is the aftermath of multiple rounds. They was friends, literally. Like Rosa Parks and Kanaya were friends. Okay. You know what's crazy, y'all? They was saying Neek should go home because she's hiding behind Bahati, but I'm like, Bahati need to go home too. You know what I mean?
Lexi Gold comes in, and my issue with her is that, you know, obviously we used to be friends, but then she kind of went on like a smear campaign. Girl, please. So I'm just got to stalk this bitch.
No shade, y'all. I know she probably just bloated y'all, but Tavy was looking like she was pregnant. No shade. Y'all, Lexi didn't do nothing, y'all. Lexi, go home.
Just take your L, Megan. It was cute. It was there. It was
You would have thought Kanaya was Big Lex or something, y'all. Like, and I'm not saying she just dog walked her and then, but like, it was bad because like, yeah, Lexi wasn't swinging sometimes. It was just bad, y'all. It was bad. You know, but yeah. So any food, okay, any food. That was our recap, y'all. Let's see what the internet has to say. Let's see what the internet has to say, okay? Y'all didn't miss nothing. Shout out to Zeus Network Team for the post. It says, now, why would Pressure say she went to jail with Tommie Mama? Yeah, like, I thought that was messy. I was like, that's random.
So messy.
Oh, that's random. Like, okay. That's crazy that it's news to us too. I thought that would have been something that we, that they would have been kind of brought up.
Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
Yeah. I thought that would have been something that they brought up or something. But yeah. So what else we got? Co-colorist is injured enough to not fight Ciroc, but is good to taser people. Yeah, because Ciroc and Cold Colorist got beef too. Because Cold Colorist helped jump Ciroc on season 1, on chapter 1. Yeah. I think she need to I think she need to go home too, just because of the injured reserve stuff. That spot could have been given to somebody else. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Girl, not Summer stole the cameraman camera. Yeah, I was like, what was that about? I said, Summer, you got some explaining to do. What the hell?
What are you talking about? What you talking about?
I didn't promote one time.
What you talking about?
I
What
didn't
you
promote
talking about?
one time.
What you talking about? You keep playing with me?
Fonta doing everything but getting her leg back. The F staring gonna do weak ass girl. She spit on you not once but twice. Run up. Yeah, that's a good point. She had the club talking about, Fana, go Fana, go Fana. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, my fans, my supporters. And I said, I think that really got a lot to do with Lex. People not liking Lex anymore, more so than they like you. That's just my opinion. No shade. You know? Yeah, but Fonta definitely need to get her leg back. Even though we know she gonna get beat up. You know, she did pretty well though. She damn near won that second round when they fought. Before she spit on her. Let's talk about that.
My opinion, get your lick back. You ain't gotta go sitting up here talking and all that, none of that. Get your lick back.
You know? But if it was Pressure, she would have ran up. Oh! You're right.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Clock it.
And Cold Color is so mad when she literally is the reason her face fractured. Stinker wasn't even going for her. She was going for Camilla. And your Shamar built. What? Your Shamar built at stepped up. Like, she's so aggy. I really don't like her weak. Shamar build is crazy, y'all.
No. You gotta make fuck no. You gotta say it. You won it.
She do got a strange box shape, huh? No shade. Rollie is over Baddies, and Baddies is over Rollie. Yes. We're over Roller. Roller can go. You can go. All right, please. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Y'all remember that song? What's the Kanye song, y'all? I'm coming home again. Yeah, go, please. Baddies, she got the first round. You got the second. ET, no. Yeah. Dolly didn't win that fight. I don't care what nobody said. We slowed it down. Okay, if Dolly won, why she crash out like that? Why she throwing fans? Why she throwing chairs? Why she whipping the damn security guard with the wire? Hello? That's not winner behavior. It's giving sore loser behavior. Okay. I low-key agree with ET though. There's too many people doing nothing this season, but I feel like Kanaya isn't one of them. Well, you don't watch the show. Y'all, we literally be arguing with people that don't watch Baddies. They watch clips. Because there's no way you go on Beyonce's internet, on Kanye West internet, okay? And you thoroughly watch Baddies. You watch every episode. And out of all the people that need to be sent home or don't need to be sent home, you say Kanaya don't need to be sent home?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Damn.
Enough! Boy, I've been sick to my fucking stomach watching you imbeciles type things. Yeah. Stop typing. You niggas are stupid.
Yeah, y'all, what y'all want me to say, y'all? I'm just saying, what y'all want me to say? Because the math not math. There's okay. So if you don't think Kanaya need to go home, who do you think do need to go home? That's the question. Anyways, why did Lex ate with this fan? No one, because it says no one cares. Y'all know BroRilla got a crush on Big Lex too. So that's why she was over there hugged up with her. She got a crush on DTV too, but Lex is her first choice. Yeah. Okay. The same way Natalie didn't like how Cold Colorist had that taser. Where was this energy when Tommie brought the pow pow on set? Natalie thought that was funny as F. Yeah, but it's not a taser. It's still a BB. I get it. It's all out of pocket. It's all out of line, but it's not the same thing. It's not. Anyways, if anything, you need to be bringing up Suki. Okay. Dolly really clocked Rollie. What she said? It's muted. The hell? Anyways, Suzanne popping in the confessionals like she wasn't hiding from everybody the whole season. Right. Why are you even here? Bruh, that's all, y'all, I didn't want to say it. And I think they're distracting us with the TTs, with the pressures, with the ambers. But this just as bad as last season, if not worse. Baddies USA Chapter 1 was easily the worst season in Baddies history. Okay? The worst season in Baddies history. Chapter 2, not too much better. I ain't gonna lie. If you take pressure off this show, it's a rock. Oh my God. Go home. Wrap it up. Cancel the show. Yeah. ET said free checks. The hell? B. What happened to all the damn audio? Am I tripping? What's wrong with this? ET telling people they not doing enough, but what has she really did this season besides sneak pressure 90% of the time? That's what I said.
Till the 12th, 2015.
Yes.
Okay. And have they been changed in any way according, based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
Very strange. Very strange, y'all. I'm trying to make sense of the whole situation. You know what I mean? But overall, it's not really making sense to me. It's not organic. E.T., go home. Like, why are you even here? Seriously. Why is Lex sitting there allowing cold colorists to talk about Dolly, who is supposed to be your best friend? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking more about Lori going at Lex, but I didn't even think about cold colorists was right there dragging Dolly, who was supposed to be your best friend. As soon as cold colorist said the taser was for Dolly, she did say that. She said Stinker just jumped in, like it was just annoying. And she said she can't control her beads, right? She said Lori already knew what was up. She said her girl Lori was on that too. Soon as cold colorist said the taser was for Dolly and talked about her relationship, I would have told her to change the subject or get smacked. Lex does questionable ish. We've been saying that. But they all weird. They all pick and choose. You know? Persuasive said what everybody else should have said, and I definitely agree with her. I'm not mad at her for leaving. What do you mean? About outgrowing the show? Girl, shut up. Dolly definitely took round 1 against E.T. E.T. took the second round. Yo, that fight was so damn weak. E.T. won. I'll leave it at that. Cold colorist saying she was actually after Dolly. Lex just sitting there. These girls faker than plastic and is. Yep. But we've been saying that though. Lex weird. Aesthetically, y'all know I love me some Lex. That's my baby mama. But she on child support. All right. And she only got visitations. I got custody. All right. She weird.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
Shay is finally back on Zeus again, like she should have been there since the beginning. Exactly. Choosing Hurricane Hill over Shay is crazy. Choosing Neek, Egypt, Kanaya, all like it's just they be acting like they really don't know what the fans want. I don't know, bro.
That's not what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans don't want to see. Do you understand? Like that's not what they want to see. And that's not what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, don't want to see.
I'm so damn tired, y'all. I'm tired of these people. I am tired of these people, okay? But any food, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, that was our recap of Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 14. And they said they already about to go to Orlando next. So the season almost over, y'all. All right. The season is almost over, right? And the season is almost over. And like it's they're already in Orlando. That's literally where the finale is, where they say Tashiki didn't show up. So I'm like, she's not on the show for the rest of the season. And then this will be the shortest season in Baddies and for a long time, right? In a long time. You know, Baddies been pushing 19, 20, 21 episodes for like the last 3, 4, 5 seasons. For them to only what? Maybe 17, 18? Because they're already on 14. They're in Dallas right now. The last stop is Orlando. Is they gonna try to stretch Orlando to be about 3, 4 episodes? I don't know, y'all. Yeah. This season giving us nothing.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.